Hello, I'm Sugar. This is a normal and heroic boss guide for Painsmith Raznal in Sanctum of Domination. This is a one-phase fight with two 1-minute intermissions at 70 and 40% HP. Every time the boss returns after intermission, the ability cast at the tank is changed to give a different spike pattern. Hero should be used after Raznal comes back from the second intermission around 40%. The raid should position themselves around the top left corner of the room, adjusting accordingly as needed throughout the fight. Above 70% HP, the boss casts Cruciform Axe on the tanks. This applies blackened armor, increasing physical damage taken by 200% for 22 seconds, forcing a tank swap. The raid takes damage based on how far away the tank is when hit with the axe. To counter this, tank swap here and the targeted tank should run to the bottom right to be hit with the weapon and drop their spike pattern. This pattern is a cross. Between 70% and 40%, Reverberating Hammer is cast on the tanks. Again, tank swap and run to the bottom right. This pattern erupts diagonally. Below 40%, Dual Blade Scythe hits the tanks. Again, run to the bottom right to drop this. The spike pattern is a combination of the cross plus diagonal sets. During each of these sets, the rest of the raid will need to avoid being hit by the spikes as they travel towards the group. While this is happening, spiked balls will appear that roll across the encounter area. These balls can appear on any side of the platform. Move away from the edge a little bit before they are set to spawn. DPS should focus one of the balls to create an opening in the wall for everyone to safely run through. If hit by a spiked ball, the player takes a burst of damage and will be stunned for 8 seconds if they survive. Shadow Steel chains will encircle several players for 20 seconds. Anyone who comes into contact with the chain will be knocked back. This makes navigating around the platform very challenging because this mechanic can overlap with the spiked balls. All chained players should wait for non-chained players to go through the opening first. On heroic, flame clasp traps will be thrown at several players' locations. These traps need to be detonated in a staggered fashion. Each time one explodes, the raid takes a burst of damage and gains a 1.5 second dot that increases damage taken from another trap by 200%. The radius on these traps is larger than it looks. Traps can also be detonated by any spike patterns or spiked balls rolling over them, making this incredibly difficult to navigate. During the intermission, the boss will retreat to the platform above the encounter area and cast Forge Weapon. This will send waves of spikes in different patterns over the room. Find the safe area in the pattern. The raid will also be taking increasing damage from Black Flames and its dot Lingering Flames that lasts throughout the rest of the fight. Use healing CDs when in a safe spot to help top up the raid. Shadow Steel Embers will impact random areas on the platform. Dodge these. Okay, so that covers all the mechanics you'll see for this boss. I've left my raid plan in the description below. Good luck! Okay, bye!